What's up, YouTube? Tom Sell here. Since it is Batman's 80th birthday, I decided to do my top 10 favorite Batman movies. Because there's been some really good Batman movies over the years that I've really dug on, and there's lots of actors who either don the cape, Cape Crusader, or of course voice the Cape Crusader. Because I'm going to add some animated Batman movies in this list as well. So that being said, here's my top 10 favorite Batman films. Coming in at number 10 is Batman vs. Superman. Now, I know it's cool to trash on the film and all that, but I don't care what anyone says. I really enjoyed Batman vs. Superman. I really had fun with it. Ben Affleck, he was a great Batman. Henry Cavill was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty cool seeing them face off against each other. Now, I would say this movie did have some not so great stuff in it, like Doomsday. I didn't really thought was a good villain, to be honest with you. Lex Luthor, I thought he was a good. I thought Lex Luthor was pretty good at played by Jesse Eisenberg. I thought Jesse Eisenberg did a pretty decent job. But yeah, I mean, I thought Zack Snyder. To me, he did a pretty good job at directing, and I really enjoyed it. And of course, that Martha thing was a little bit weird, to be honest with you. But hey, at the end of the day, I still really enjoyed it. Coming in at number 9 is Batman Under the Red Hood. Now, of course, here you got Batman fighting a new villain called the Red Hood. I really enjoyed Red Hood. I mean, this is of course those home to video Batman films, and I really enjoy it. Like you've got Bruce Greenwood voicing the role of Batman, Jensen Ackles from Supernatural fame, voices the role of Jason Todd / Red Hood. Neil Patrick Harris is, of course, Dick Grayson. He also had Jason Isaacs voicing Ra's al Ghul. Some good voices in this. And, I mean, this movie was, for an animated Batman movie, this was a 10th, and it was really fun. Like, the character Red Hood was good. Jason Todd was a pretty cool character. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen this, to be honest with you. But I remember really enjoying it when I first saw it, and it's a really decent Batman anime film. Coming in at number 8 is Batman the Movie. Now, this movie got released in, I think, 1966 or late 60s, I believe. Of course, Adam West, I loved him as Batman. This is, of course, a film version of the classic TV show that starred Adam West in it. Adam West, he really played Batman well. I mean, he did such a good job playing the role, and he also had Burt Ward as Robin. He was great. Cesar Romero, he was great. He was great at playing the Joker. Yvonne Craig was an amazing Catwoman. I really enjoyed Batman the movie. I mean, it was of course cheesy and like Batman. The Batman show and Batman movie back in the day was weird because when he fights people, you see the words "comp pow" and stuff like that. There, but I mean, it was a different time period. The sixth and yeah, Batman the movie was pretty good and like I said, it was cheesy and all, but at the end of the day, it was still a pretty good Batman film. Coming in at number 7 is Batman Return of the Joker. Now, of course, this features the voice of Mark Hamill as the Joker. Mark Hamill he voices the Joker really perfectly. I mean, yesterday it was just announced that Mark Hamill is gonna voice Chucky in the upcoming Child's Play film, and because of him being the voice of the Joker, that there gets me excited and all. Because Mark Hamill, he has a great voice, and him voicing the Joker is perfect. Like lots of people will say that he's maybe the best Joker we've ever had. and I can't argue with that. He was a great Joker, and yeah. And Batman Return of the Joker, the movie itself was really great. I mean, if you guys never seen it, it's of course a home video Batman release. They never released any of these Batman films in theaters, to be honest with you. But anyway, Return of the Joker is a really great one. And of course, Kevin Conroy voicing Bruce Wayne and Batman. That's a really another good one. And not to mention, in Return of the Joker, it's not really Bruce Wayne in the like. It's actually more of a Batman Beyond film, and you got Terry McGinnis, who was voiced by Will Friedle from Boy Meets World fame. He's actually the voice of Batman Beyond. I love Batman Beyond. I thought it was a really good animated show, and the movie of it was really great. Coming in at number 6 is The Dark Knight Rises. Now, this was, of course, the final installment of Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. It's great. I mean, Tom Hardy was a great Bane. Anne Hathaway was perfect as Catwoman. Of course, you had Liam Neeson in this, Marion Cotillard. This was really good. I mean, I saw the movie about 3 times when it was released back in 2012, and it's really fun. It's not as gritty as The Dark Knight was, but it was still pretty gritty. Like Tom Hardy, him as Bane was perfect casting. I thought he played the role of Bane well, and the scenes between Bane and Batman was really cool. The airplane scene in the beginning was awesome. I really enjoyed The Dark Knight Rises, and Christopher Nolan ended this movie off really perfectly. Coming in at number 5 is the Lego Batman movie. Now, Lego Batman movie, I love. I mean, Will Arnett voicing Batman, the Lego Batman, was great. I mean, I remember when the Lego Batman, had his appearance in the Lego movie. He ended up becoming a scene stealer, in my opinion. And Batman, the Lego Batman movie was no difference. It was great. It was fun. Cool animation. I really enjoyed the Lego Batman movie, and I'm still hoping Warner Brothers and company will do a sequel. But to be honest, after the not so success of the Lego movie sequel and Lego Batman movie did not do all that well either. I'm not 100% sure we're probably going to see other Lego movies in the future, but who knows? Maybe anything could happen. But and Zach Galifianakis as the Joker, like him voicing the Joker was pretty good too. So there's that. Coming in at number 4 is Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. Now, of course, this movie is set in the 1940s, and you got Kevin Conroy voicing the heroic Batman, who is like pitted against a mysterious figure who is rubbing out Gotham City's most dangerous criminals, and who many believe is the Cape Crusader himself. So Batman's alter ego, Bruce Wayne, is in this, he's actually getting married to Andra Bauman, voiced by Dana Laney, who helps him to recover from his avenged parents. And of course, the villain is the Phantasm, who of course was featured in the classic feature film. But anyway, I really enjoy Max the Phantasm. It's a really good one. I mean, Kevin Conroy, him as voice of Bruce Wayne slash Batman was great. Of course, you got Mark Hamill back as Joker. He was great here. Stacy Keach lended his voice here. You also had Abe Vigoda. Some good cast members. I mean, it's a really good anime one, and it's maybe my favorite Batman movie, like my favorite Batman anime film as well. It's really great. If you guys never seen Master of the Phantasm yet, I highly recommend it. Coming in at number 3 is Batman Begins. Now, this is, of course, the movie that kicked off Christopher Nolan's trilogy. Because before Batman Begins, Batman was dead after Batman and Robin. But then Christopher Nolan stepped in and revived Batman well. And he did a great job with Batman Begins. I mean, he had Cillian Murphy as the Scarecrow. He was a great Scarecrow. You also had Katie Holmes in this. Gary Oldman, Morgan Freeman was in this. Some good cast members. I mean, the movie got released in 2005, and it still holds up. It's really great, and I really love Batman's origin story in this. Of course, Liam Neeson and Ra's al Ghul was great casting. I really enjoyed Batman Begins. And of course, after this, it got followed up by The Dark Knight, which I'm probably going to talk about here in a bit. But yeah, Christopher Nolan, he's probably one of the best Batman directors there is as well. So if you guys still never seen Batman Begins, it's really awesome. All right, number 2 is Tim Burton's Batman. I kind of been talking about this movie for a while, but I mean, Batman is a classic. It turns, I believe it turns 30 this year. Oh boy, I feel old, and I wasn't even born in 1989. But anyway, Tim Burton's Batman is just great. I mean, Michael Keaton, he was a great Batman. Jack Nicholson as a Joker was great. Of course, he also had other people like Kim Basinger as Vicky Vale, Michael Gough as Alfred, Billy D. Williams as Harvey Dent. I'm still disappointed we never got to see Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. Instead, we got Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face, which was okay, but we'll look to see what Billy D. Williams will look like as Two-Face. But anyway, yeah, Batman is definitely hands down awesome, man. I mean, believe it or not, I actually saw Batman on the big screen back in 2014 because at AMC they were doing like this these AMC classic programs where once in a while they'll show like classic films on the big screen. I went to see Batman on the big screen and really fun experience. It's a good one, and like I said, it's a classic, and it's something how a lot when Michael Keaton, kind of already talked about this before, but when Michael Keaton was cast as the role of Batman, like if you guys thought Ben Affleck had it tough when he got cast, boy, when Michael Keaton got cast as Batman, lots of people hated the idea, and there was lots of people who gave Keaton a hard time when he was cast as the role, but since playing the role, there's actually lots of people who want to see Michael Keaton reprise his role again. I'll be down to see it, but I don't know. It'll be cool, but I don't think it'll ever happen. All right, my number 1 favorite Batman movie of all time is a no shocker. That is the movie that should have won the Oscar for Best Picture, and it should have been nominated too. I mean, and that is The Dark Knight. It is the best Batman movie we've ever had. It is gritty. For a PG-13 movie, it's really violent. Like, it's more violent than you would have expected from a PG-13 film. Heath Ledger, I think he's the best Joker we've had. I mean, I'll put Heath Ledger at number 1 for the best Joker. Then at number 2 would be Mark Hamill. Number 3 will, of course, be Jack Nicholson. Heath Ledger, I mean, R.I.P. He was great here. He he played the role of the Joker well. The makeup they used on him was great. I mean, who knew that the guy from Brokeback Mountain and 10 Things I Hate About You would have been a perfect Joker. I mean, he's just iconic, and of course, Heath Ledger won his Oscar for portraying the Joker, and that was a well-deserving win. It's a really great performance. I mean, there's actually people who think the Oscars just gave Heath Ledger the award because he passed away. No way. He gave Heath Ledger the award. Heath Ledger won his award because he was great as a role, and he gave an amazing performance. I mean, I think if Heath Ledger was alive, he will still have won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor because he was that great. And yeah, I mean, The Dark Knight is definitely the best we've ever had. And Also, Aaron Eckhart as Two Face, that was really good casting too. I mean, with Heath Ledger's Joker, I think Aaron Eckhart's Harvey Dent, Two Face character, kind of gets a little overlooked to be honest. Yeah, but I thought Aaron Eckhart was great, and of course you had Maggie Gyllenhaal replacing Kate Holmes as Vicky Vale. I mean, Maggie Gyllenhaal did a great job here. Such a great film, and Christian Bale, him as Batman was very gritty. He was a great Batman, and it's a shame we probably won't never see him as Batman again. Actually, probably won't be seeing him as a superhero again anytime. But who knows? Maybe he'll have a change of heart and play another superhero. But who knows? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, Batman vs Superman. 9, Batman Under the Red Hood. 8, Batman the Movie. 7, Batman Return of the Joker. 6, The Dark Knight Rises. 5, The Lego Batman Movie. 4, Batman Mask of the Phantasm. 3, Batman Begins. 2, Batman. 1, The Dark Knight. Now, there's a few other ones I probably could have added. There's Son of Batman. Justice League, I really enjoyed. Batman Robin was not that good of a film, but it's more of a guilty pleasure of mine. I kind of had fun memories of watching that one when I was a child. Batman Forever is another guilty pleasure of mine. Batman Returns is a great one. Let's see. Justice League, I really enjoyed Justice League. There's also Batman versus Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero, Batman, Mystery of Batwoman. Let's see. Batman the Killing Joke. That movie was really good. What else we got here? Batman Gotham Knight is an alright one. Some pretty good ones. There's some really interesting Batman movies that got released over the years. Let me leave it with you guys. What are some of your favorite Batman films? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Tom Sells signing off.